So yeah, distraction, but as you say, move forward. How do you get the focus back where it needs to be on getting ready for Sunday?
Well, it's not going to be hard. I mean, we've got a great opponent. I think watching that game, they played an outstanding game and looked great on all three phases. They're gelling. They're playing really well. Ultimately, we've had some good battles with them in the past as well. We know we'll have to play better to beat them, so we got to up our game. We're looking forward to that opportunity.
Are you glad you guys get another crack at these guys in the Grey Cup?
We're just glad to be in the Grey Cup. I don't really care who we play. Like I said, I don't think there's hardly anybody, maybe 8 people maybe that were on that team, 8, 10 people. We're just such a different team, and we're just trying to take advantage of today, not look back. We understand that we're going to try to do some different things. Grey Cup week, I got to look at the schedule, and I got to make sure that we're focused and see where maybe things worked and didn't work. So we're looking back at history that way, but we're 100 miles an hour on to the next opponent, and hopefully we can go out there, play our best game, and hopefully that's enough to win.
Have you watched their game against the Titans yesterday?
Oh yeah. I watched it last night, and I try to watch all three phases. It gets tough after watching ours as well, but yeah, it was a great performance by them, and they're definitely coming in on a high.
Speaking of long time since you've seen them, I mean, you haven't seen this team since like July. Can you take anything from those early games you had, I guess?
It does seem like a long time ago. I tried to watch those this morning, but I think we're 2 different teams running different coverages. I don't think you're going to see a lot of the same stuff. I think even us, we're not the same team either, so completely different games. You're still going against some of the same players. They've had great continuity over there. They've been fortunate. It seems like their guys have been able to stay healthy, and you can tell they're on the same page. They're working together, and they got a lot of weapons. They play physical defense. They play a brand of football on special teams. I know Rick does a great job as well as their special teams coordinator, but you can tell they've got a plan. So tall order for us. We're looking forward to the challenge, but yeah, we got to play well.
Trevor Harris looks like he's coming in on a high.
Which one, Trevor?
Yeah,
it does look like that.
Yeah. Just what did you see from him? And what makes him dangerous? Because I think he's a guy who hasn't always gotten the respect from people around the league or people.
Well, the respect from us. I mean, I always thought he's done a nice job. We've had fairly good luck against him, and I'm sure he'll be out to prove us wrong. We just got to not look back, try to find ways to stop them. Like I said, they're so balanced. They got great motions. They run a lot of different stuff. They're not a one receiver team at all. They've got many options. So he used them all, and great running back as well. So big challenge for our defense, and we've been hanging our hat with our D. We'll have to have a great performance by them to win it.
Compared to the past couple of years, is there a different mentality or feel like there is going into this week compared to the other years?
It has felt different this year. We're working extremely hard, not that we didn't. We're trying to still find out who we are as a group. We're trying to find out what the right mix is. I don't feel like we're maybe as scary on offense, but we're starting to find the right guys that still give us a chance to win. Maybe a different feel. There's no overconfidence, and if there was, it could have been, certainly in the past. I didn't feel it last year, but we know we're going to have to work hard and play our best to win. That's what it should be in a championship game.
Is there any update on Romar, and other than Romar, any real serious injuries?
Yeah, Rome's done. He's Achilles tear, and that was very disappointing for him and ourselves, but it's tough to get hurt anytime, especially so late, like in the playoffs. So with such a serious injury, it'll be very tough for him even to be healthy for next year. So, it's just unfortunate. Things happen, though, in the game. And when he went down, I had a pretty good sense that's what it was, not hit. Still very disappointing for Romar as well as our team.
Are you going to have some competition amongst the receiver group again with Davaris, Bakari pushing some guys?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't even got that far, Dave, but I do think I've always felt like certain guys can match up better against certain teams, but we have to get down that road. Still competition, in other spots as well. Who can get on the roster and who can't. Where's our depth? We'll try to figure that out probably by tomorrow as internally, but let's go up there and practice, work hard, and see what the right mix is, and hopefully put our best group out there.
With the game being out west in Edmonton, lots of red and white, how much can that help you guys? Almost like a home.
Let's hope so, yeah. I mean, listen, I say some things tongue-in-cheek, meaning, to try to get a laugh every now and again. But we're excited to have it in the West. And it's something that we're familiar with, at least driving up there. And feels like we'll get a little bit more time zone. Should have a great chance for our fan base as well as anyone else that wants to get up there. And we're just looking for a great atmosphere, but we're looking forward to just trying to accomplish something this team has been striving for, not only this year but in the last couple of years. And we feel like being in Alberta should help us. I do, at least. I think it's been in that stadium probably more than Ottawa has, so let's take advantage of that. And hopefully, like I said, the weather's decent and we'll have a great game out there.
You've got a lot of guys with a lot of experience handling this week too, just on the roster. How's that going?
So do they, though. I mean, but it's still a couple of years. But I think it can help. But I think we have to look at it as a staff on where we can improve and make sure that the guys. I do feel like we were prepared both years, but we'll just tweak it a little bit and make sure that we have the right plan for the guys.
You mentioned last night that it might be a challenge getting Eric, prepared or ready to go for the Grey Cup. Do you have any update on? I mean, is he sore?
There's a lot of guys sore. It's a physical game. A lot of ice packs. Guys definitely know they played a physical, rough football game. He's one of them. You saw him though. He's a primetime performer. He clutched up, had a great game. We've been managing him all year since he went back and got that surgery. We knew it's going to be a little bit tougher to try to use him week in, week out. There's a Grey Cup though. There's no next week, so ultimately would like him to have on the field, and but I do have confidence we can do that. But also right now, no evidence of that. You've got to see him run and cut and make sure he still looks explosive and do the things he can do to make us win.
Alex Sandin does so much for this team, but I didn't know that he had the hands that he showed on.
Yeah, that was nice. You know what? It was kind of fitting. He had one of the better games he's had. He's a great tackler. We call him, basically, I do think he gives us energy. Gets the crowd going. For him to finish the game with the ball in his hands there was big. That's a good kick by Medlock. It came up short. It was in an area that, they didn't have we didn't have a lot of our guys, our receiver type of guys, to catch it. Alex went up and made the play. He doesn't play scared. He plays to make a play. That's the best attitude I could say as far as players is play to make the play, not worried about the mistake. He's been that way all year.
Any satisfaction in cleaning out Edmonton's locker room, telling them
No.
their stuff?
No, we ain't even there yet. Listen, we had the Grey Cup in 2019, so we will definitely look after their locker room as far as respect. It is a big-time rivalry, but we will respect everything about that room. Take good care of it, and ultimately, be nice though. I've never been in that side. Heard it's a great facility, so looking forward to getting our pads in there and our guys and making it our home.